Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another ETS live stream. Yeah, my name's Earl, if people didn't know. Yeah, we're back. We've just picked up an amazing cargo, which we'll discuss in a second, but also joined by my good friend, Mr. GameTime UK. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening.
But yeah, we had to pick up this cargo, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
So when we were looking through the lists of cargo, we're in Vilnius at the moment. We're actually about to head off to, we're driving from Vilnius to, well, just leaving Vilnius, heading for Norway. So we've got quite a long drive, but we were looking through the cargo list and we're carrying 21 tons of gummy bears. Could be a bit of a sticky situation if we crash. But yeah, I mean, when you see a cargo like that, you've got to pick it up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So how's your week been, Mr. Chris? Good evening, Vicky.
Yeah, it's not been so bad.
Yeah.
Busy week, like yourself, I imagine.
Oh yes. Yes, no rest for the wicked.
And then exit right.
And I want to know when I was so evil, so I've had to deserve it. But no, I love it.
Good evening,
yes,
Vicky.
it's been
Get ready to
fun.
turn right.
There's in there lots of bits and pieces going on with this channel, the new channel. There's another video coming out tonight, 10 o'clock, new series. For anyone who didn't get a chance to check it out on Discord. We'll be doing some more recording for that tomorrow night. That's become my routine now. I get to record those on a Saturday evening.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that because it's... I was actually discussing this with my aunt earlier this evening. It's quite nice because in a way it gives me a chance to sit down and watch some stuff I've enjoyed watching. You know what I mean? Instead of, you know, it's like when you're recording games, it sometimes becomes too much about the recording and not about enjoyment of the game.
Yeah.
So to actually just do stuff, I mean, I love my music, and I also love the subject of the other series, which people will find, if they haven't know, will find out later. I think it just gives me a chance to do other stuff I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And again, if anyone's ever got any suggestions, you know, don't be afraid to drop me a message through any of the various sources. Thank you, Vicky. I already have had a few requests for stuff to do, so yeah, there's some stuff coming up to do with that. But yeah, there's lots of, but I appreciate that. Just be nice if a few more people would hit the sub button. I mean, we're in double figures now, which is a good start.
Keep left.
And some amazing comments on there as well. Some amazing comments. Some essays as well.
I kind of know that one's directed at.
No, honestly, if you look through, there's quite a few of them.
Is that?
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look back.
Yeah, just make sure you watch the video if you look back. Don't ruin my watch time.
Oh yeah. I've
No,
seen-
the watch time average on the channel is good. It's...
Oh.
Well, thank you everyone who's been hitting that like button, we appreciate that. We're on 5 already. Let's see if we can beat last Saturday night's one. Doubt that.
That was nuts.
That was mental, but really good fun. Really, really good fun. That reminds me, I've got an email I've got to send as well. I had an email from the promoter that sent me that originally put me in touch with the project. Asked me if I had time to look at the project yet. So I hadn't realised I'd actually covered plasma already.
Yeah.
And saying, it was like, yeah, let us know if if you do any coverage, and saying we'll pass the link on to the developer because they love to watch the stuff that people have done.
It was sat there, weren't they?
I know.
That was the thing.
Good evening, Adam. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of hard. So, the Plasma, of course, is out this weekend.
Already out.
Yeah, as I say, it's out this weekend.
I have a copy.
Oh, you went and got it, did you?
Mm-hmm.
It is good. If they ever add multiplayer to that, we are going to have so much fun.
Yep.
Imagine the crap we could build with that. How you doing, Adam? I hope you're well. Hope you had a nice week. Vicky's gone quiet on us already. I've never known Vicky just to type so little and then go quiet.
From some of the stuff that you were messing with, actually, even on Plasma, it was like it boggled your mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to sit down with it and have a look myself, and it's just like, but from what I've seen, you know,
it has got a very steep learning curve. But from the looks of it, I mean, you saw the passion of the developers, and that is half the battle of a good game, a good title.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they get multiplayer, I'm doing okay. It's been a long, busy week. And normally by now I'd say I've just got to get through tomorrow, but I've got another 2 days to get through of work. So by Sunday night stream, I will be drinking. That's good, Vicky. That's what we like to hear, as long as you're hanging in.
So if you don't, just crash.
I'll be okay. I think it's with this. As I said, tomorrow night, because I haven't got the stream tomorrow night, I've just got to do my recordings. So I can do my recordings, I can do my edits, I can get the first draft uploaded. In theory, I am actually going to be also doing an experiment tomorrow night with my recordings, changing the way I'm doing them slightly, which might mean I can get round the copyright thing a little bit easier in the future. Well, no, it's but I can understand it. That's the thing. I can understand why and all that. And now, I mean, again, because the problem I've got is I'm having to limit. Then I'll see some of the people I like watching, and the problem is that I see some of the stuff that they're bringing out, and I'm going, I'd love to watch their video, but I can't, because I might want to, you know, they've done something. I mean, I'll take a note of it and go, I'll maybe have to keep that one for the future. But even if I also find now that if one of the ones I watch, she's just done the 70s video.
Yeah.
But I can't watch it because, in a way, when she did the 80s video, it annoyed me because she's too young to actually get it. You know what I mean? I've got a totally different viewpoint on the 70s and 80s music because I lived through it. Yeah, the F1 this weekend, and it's annoying because I'm not going to get to see the football tomorrow because I'm at work. I'll get to see the start of the motor racing on Sunday, but I'll have to listen to the second half on the radio because I'm on my way to work.
You're not missing much. I caught up on FP2.
Yeah, I listened to the end of FP2 on the radio this morning because I forgot it was so early.
Yeah.
But no, so going back to what I was saying with the videos, it just makes it a bit difficult to watch some of them now because of the viewpoints. So there's a few bits and pieces. I've got to do a bit of research tomorrow night before I go, because I know roughly what idea of one of them I want to do.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no rough idea of both of them I want to do, but I've got to find the videos. One of them is going to be fairly simple. The first one, but the other one I think will be a bit more complicated because I've got to try and find the right one without actually watching it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, my alarm's going off at 6 o'clock anyway. I'm not getting up any earlier because it's a long day.
I think FP3 is half 2.
So Australians have to stay up later for the European races.
Yeah. later for them.
The Americans that have to get up early for the European races. But then, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
What is this
Oh,
guy doing to this car in front?
Not sure. Yeah, practice 3 is 2:30 till 3:30.
Yeah, race starts 6. Qualified 6.
Quali is 6 till 7 and race is 6.
I'll get,
But
I'll get listened to qualifying on the way to work. I leave the house at just after 6.
Yeah.
I think race starts 5 o'clock on Sunday.
6.
6. Oh yeah, because I don't leave the house till after 7 on a Sunday. I leave the house slightly later. So I get an extra hour in bed on Sunday morning compared to what I do on a weekday. Oh. I'll have to slow down.
I mean, it was a little bit wet weather, and yeah.
Hamilton was second fastest in the dry session.
Yeah.
Have they discovered
He was second. He was second fastest because by the time when he it went dry, he put his banker lap in, and then he just decided, you know, the whole four seasons in one day, and then yeah, Ferrari made a stupid call. Oh yeah, let's go out on the softs.
I don't know because there's. I know he's
and Russell went on the intermediates.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's it's a street circuit, so there's a good chance Perez will be up there. If I'm honest.
Max has a habit of binning them on street circuits.
Stroll nearly did. Oof. And Logan Sargent didn't run at all.
Second session he didn't run.
Yeah, because of his
Yeah,
problems
first session,
that he'd had in the first session. Yuki got very lucky to not bin it.
That's corner sharper than it looks.
Keep left.
Yeah, I'm hoping for McLaren has a better race and actually hopefully they get some points under the belt. That would be nice.
So if anyone doesn't know, we're carrying an interesting cargo. It's highly volatile. Bit sticky.
A bit sweet.
Bit sweet. Bit addictive.
If you like.
Basically, we're both carrying 21 tons of gummy bears. The Norwegians must like their gummy bears.
Really?
Keep left.
I hate it when the speed limit does that.
Well, 43's go like literally just drops and then picks up again. Yeah.
He's about to do it again. Nope.
Going down a single road, are we? Yes.
Still nothing on the speed limit. Oh, it's dropped to 50.
I'll say it probably dropped out of 50. No, there's a bus between me and you.
Dropped to 43. Just dropped to 31. Oh, I think this is border crossing.
Ah.
Going into Latvia. that road's turned into nearly a dirt road.
Yeah.
Well, that was an interesting crossing point.
Quick and easy. I guess we can get back up to 50 now.
Yeah. Garage is here if anyone needs.
No, I'm good.
Then we got to slow down 30 miles an hour again. Then up to 50.
Turn right.
Oh, we're going off right here. I don't think we've been this way before, have we?
I think we've come down this way, or at least I have.
No, we have. Oh, red light.
Go straight on.
I nearly did go straight on through the red light. Oh, look at that. Nailed it right on the right spot. Another red
Go
light.
straight on.
Oh, a bit too early that time. Yeah, because I was looking at like, so some of the the popular things I found that people have been reacting to is things like the basics of Formula One. Well, there's not much point me doing that. I found a guy last night. I mean, there's the guy I was watching because he was reacting to all the status quo stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, it was annoying me that he was calling them status quo.
Was he British?
No.
Point proven.
But it was. I mean, there's no point because I mean, I love status quo.
Yeah.
There's like just.
Go straight on.
Oh, I got through that one without a fight.
Keep right.
It'd be like
Oh,
trying to do
right.
QI.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Which should be good but difficult
Yeah.
to do.
When we go on flashing amber.
Got green. For me, anyways. Ooh, tram tracks. No, not tram tracks. Yeah, tram tracks. Is that a green light for you?
Amber.
Ah, wow, you nearly got trammed.
Well, it was it wasn't. There was nothing there.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
Right. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, finding the right stuff that I can do. But I mean, I'm trying to figure my way around because there is some of the staples of what people have reacted to that I want to cover in some form. But
Keep left. Then turn left.
who's going to get relegated from the Premier? Everton, Southampton, and probably Leeds. That's my honest opinion, just the way that it looks. And I think
Not
Everton,
really.
Everton need to be relegated because I think it's the only way they're going to get enough changes made to move forward. Leeds, because they've been awful this year. And Southampton, well, they're just awful, full stop. So as you can see at the top of the screen, up there, you'll see the position we are with the computer fund. We are so close. If anyone can make any donations to it, and I mean donations, not super chats or super stickers, donations, because we are hoping to order all the parts just after Easter so we can get it done in about 3 weeks' time. We're still a little bit short. If anyone can help, it would be entirely appreciated. Yeah, it's coming together. I'm having to resist the temptation to order parts at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that, Vicky, we haven't got the time anymore. That's the thing. This machine is hanging on, and the stream from last Saturday night proved that we are now at the point where it's got to be done. You know, most of the titles now that we're getting to cover in various ways, shape or form are right on the limits of the PC, and that's without rerunning the recording software as well. So it's not a case, and also the fact that this machine has been having just more and more issues all the time. Because you got to think, that likes this, fine, not a problem. Things like Satisfactory, all that are now pushing it to its limit. And Satisfactory, when it goes through its next update, they're up in the minimum standards as well.
Get ready to turn.
Yes.
So it's a case of now, it's not of when it's got to be done, it's now a case of it's got to be done. You know, as I've said, I was speaking to my aunt and uncle about it this afternoon, and as I said to them then, is if it comes to it, I will have to make some changes to the plan to fit it into whatever budget we've got, but that means we're going to have to compromise again.
Yeah, but you don't.
The problem is compromise. The problem with compromising means we're going to have to do replacements sooner than the next plan, and I don't want to get into that position. You know, part one is just about funded. Part two, I found a massive saving in it because I found there was a slight error of calculation, so there's not as much. I mean, that's only going to cost about 130, 140 quid to do part two. And that kind of gets the machine into a good position where I can then leave it alone for a while. You know, take a bit of time, sort a couple of other bits and pieces out, do a couple of other projects.
Get ready to turn right.
Because there is a couple of other bits, even as part of the build, that needs doing because of the setup of the desk and everything. There's a few alterations that need to be made. But I can't do them at the moment because all the spare fund is going into that. I need to be able to move one of my monitors. But the problem is, so to move it, I need to get a new standing unit for it. But I've kind of worked out a way of getting around it for a short-term solution.
Yeah, but you want something more long-term.
Yeah, and that's it. But that's the thing, is I will potentially deal with that myself out to another kind of as the with. There's a potential way I can do that maybe in about a month or so's time, but that would be out of my own pocket, which is something I shouldn't really be doing because I'm already doing. I've compromised a lot over the last while because I said it's ridiculous. Cut so many corners.
Turn right.
My food budget's been a rather tight. Oh! Thank you, Adam.
I hate this fucking song.
Thank you, Adam. Oh, we haven't had that one. You'll see it in a second.
Huh.
It made me jump. Thank you much, Adam. We better do... Oh, we're at the ferry. We better do this. Bit of that. Right, we're going to Nisham. Yeah. You can also have a bit of a dancer.
Let's find a new route.
Love the genie dancer. Actually, I can see the stutter in that at the moment as well.
Hmm.
Which just shows, like I say, the machine is now struggling with the bits and pieces on the basic levels. No, I appreciate that, Adam. It all helps. Where are we going? That way. 630 miles to go.
I'm just coming across on the ferry.
Turn right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Ah. I'm on the other side of the U. Yeah, we've been here before. Yeah, I think we did go the other way, didn't we?
Yeah.
How are you for fuel?
I'm good.
Yeah. Just before the stream, I did look into buying another truck, but then found it was slightly more than what I have in my budget, even taking every single bit of loan I could out of the bank. Did a bit about my life, actually, I think. Is that a little bit too far? Oh dear. What the heck's going on here? Stockholm. So we're in Sweden at the moment. What's Beyond Paradise on tonight, isn't it? Friday night.
Yeah. Alright, I think what day it was.
I'll do my usual, get my videos ready for tomorrow. I'll watch Beyond Paradise. I was going to say I'd watch it in the morning, but I won't. I'll be a bit more racing. What I've been taking to doing is like downloading it on iPlayer.
Yeah.
And watching it on the bus the way I walk.
Yeah. At least you're not watching. I was going to say, at least you're not downloading and watching QI on the bus and then giggling to yourself.
Oh, no. No. It's on the way home when I listen to Fighting Talk.
Turn left.
Yeah.
That is when you literally can be thinking. That is funny. I don't know if you've ever listened to it.
No.
Oh, if you want to listen to a funny pod, it's like a panel podcast, but sports based. It's just funny as.
I've heard of it, I've just never...
Oh, it's been going for like 20 odd years.
Turn left.
Yeah, I have heard of it, I've just never listened to it.
But it's absolutely... What's his face that now presents Countdown? Trailer damage 2%. I don't know, there was nothing I could do. I was a bus as I was coming down the slip road.
Who presents Countdown? I don't watch Countdown, so I can't actually.
Exit right.
What do you mean? You're at home in the afternoons and you don't watch Countdown? And you call yourself British?
Go straight on.
Yeah. I can't remember who took over.
You know, it's like one of the most successful programs ever in this country. Yet one of the biggest disasters in America. Right, we've got just over 600 miles to go. Don't want any more damage. Want to make some money off this trip.
Apparently I've got 1 and 1. 1 on the truck, 1 on the trailer.
Well, I've got 2% on the trailer. I'd probably say probably about the same on the truck because it's probably just tyres.
Yeah.
Because I think I caught it more with the trailer than I did the truck. I said it was just no choice as I came down the slip route.
Yeah, let's just go. Go on, slip road. Expected the warning triangle to be a little bit further back, not as like there and then bang straight on the
and
instant.
then the car hanging out over the edge.
Yeah.
Losses. Get them when we take a break. They're in my jacket again. Actually, all three of my normal glasses are in there. I forgot, for some reason I forgot to take my work ones off when I left work today, so I normally leave them in my work jacket.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about it. Where are you? Right behind me.
Behind you.
I know. I can see you in my rear view mirror. I'm just a bit dubious about you being it. So we've not been on.
Yeah.
I've not been on this road before.
No, haven't been on this road.
I just noticed it was colouring in on the map.
Three.
Slow down. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Lane's going down. That was a glitch.
What? Lucky we've got a car between you and me.
That's right. I was nearly in the back of the car in front, which was then going to be in the front of the car in front of it, which was going to then be in the car in front of it.
Playing dominoes?
Oh, it's because there was a junction there, so a car was turning off, so everybody slammed on the brakes.
Oh, goody. Rain.
I ain't got rain.
I have.
Most of them just turned off. Oh no, I've got rain now.
Well, it's our turn to get the double lane because we're going uphill.
Go straight on.
Right. But of course we've got the big football match tomorrow, Liverpool Man City. Kept that the clean version. One of my friends calling them Manchiti.
I think Preston played Blackpool at some point.
My aunt was in Preston yesterday,
Get
Yeah.
ready to turn
but
left.
she was actually on the way back from Blackpool.
Alright.
They had to divert because the M6 was closed because of an accident.
Doesn't surprise me.
No. Over mine, you're too slow.
No, don't slow down.
Unless you manage to get on the outside of him.
You're still doing alright for fuel, even though we've just put
A
some
half
fuel.
tank. I
Because
will
I know you
probably.
look.
I will
I know
probably.
you need some.
Yeah. Well, I know I'll need some at some point, but I'm not going to worry while I'm at half a tank. You know
Yeah.
yourself, especially with this truck, because it's such a small tank. By the time you get half, you'll be stopping every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'd rather get it kind of as near to empty as possible, fill it up, and hopefully then get this
Go
truck
straight on.
a little bit more. Listen, I just want to get a little bit more money in the bank so I can then replace this one. I do with the other drivers dropping in some decent money, but they don't seem to have dropped anything in yet this evening.
How much was it going to be for your new?
Well,
The new
the thing is with it is I haven't even finished putting it all together,
Ah, right, okay.
and it was already 25,000 over budget. There was a couple of things I could change out of it, and it was probably a slightly more expensive paint job.
Go
Yeah.
straight on.
But you know yourself, if I'm going to do something, I want to make sure it's good. But we'll maybe aim for something. I could even possibly go for a slightly lower truck,
Hmm.
because there was bits that could be expanded on that truck. So it could be one that you get and get a more basic version of it and then expand it. But that's just pointless.
The Volvos don't have too bad of a tank. It depends which one you were looking
Oh
at.
no, I was looking at ones with 1,400 litre tanks.
FH16?
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprised how I even
Keep right.
know that. Whether it was... I think it was one of the new ones from the old classic
I don't know.
style.
I didn't look. I didn't look too carefully. You saw how much time I had.
Well, yeah.
Exit right.
We'll maybe have a look after we've done this. Well, we'll see where we are. Actually, we're up in Norway. We should be near Volvo, even though they're Swedish. While we're in Sweden, should we visit ABBA?
Proves the point of how much ABBA was dominant in the 80s.
And the 70s. I mean, that's insane. If you look back at the way that ABBA and the Bee Gees dominated the 70s and 80s, it's just frightening.
Well,
John
then Wham
John Travolta is a music star.
Yeah. Then you had the likes of Wham started to come on the scene, but then George Michael.
Wham and then George and more
Michael.
George Michael. I mean, what a voice that man had.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I wasn't a big fan of George Michael or anything at that time. I don't think at that
No.
point any bloke was.
No.
Oh, come on, come on, get past him. Sorry, I was trying to nail it past that truck. It's before the road closed.
What era was Adam and the Ants?
Go straight on.
80s. They weren't very predominant. You'd probably say there was a short spell, probably for about 1 year, where they were probably quite powerful. I am going to probably do something with this. I think there's an 80s every number one of the 80s thing out, which I'm going to try and find at some point to do with. Because I think that therefore you'll come across Adam and the Ants, and you'll get Stand and Deliver, Prince Charming,
Yeah.
and things like that. But they want one of those like multiple album type hits.
No.
You know, they were very underground until the Prince Charming album, and then all the big hits came from that one album.
See, whenever I think of the Prince Charming song, all I can think of is the bloody Alexander Armstrong on the Pims advert.
Yeah. I actually have that album. I actually physically have that album. I've actually bought that. I've bought the LP twice. I noticed I said LP.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how it goes. As I said, it has refreshed me to do what I do, and I said, and I love doing it. Actually, can you try the command, Vicky, tonight? See if it works.
Nope.
No, I think it's just wrong. Yeah, it's just red AOB.
Go straight on.
There we go.
Works. Even though it makes more sense for it being with the S.
Yeah.
'cause-
But all the commands start red.
Yeah, I know.
So that's why I didn't make it reds. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's trying to keep all the commands so that they all make sense. No, it's alright. That's what I said. In a way, it makes more sense being red's AOB, but it doesn't fit in with the command structure.
No. But it, like I say, it just makes more sense to it be that because that's what your channel's called.
No, overtake maneuver. Fly around a corner, find a truck going slow, overtake it.
Hey.
That's another garage.
Go straight on.
What?
Is he in that video that you did on the AOB channel? There was only one Prince, and I was expecting Prince to be a bit more.
So
video dominant?
Prince was probably there was more than one Prince. There was more than one Prince.
I only saw.
Because you had, because of course there was things that the surprising Prince one on there was Bat Dance.
Yeah.
But he did the whole soundtrack for that Batman film.
Which Batman film?
Was it Batman and Robin?
No.
Or was it one
That's
of the
quite
Christopher
wrong.
Nolan ones? I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. But he did
In the
whole.
well, in the 80s, it was like the 80s had been Tim Burton era, so
Yeah.
it'll either been
I can't remember what it is, but
Batman
he did because
Batman Returns.
when you get that Prince album, it is all the Bat songs.
Yeah. Well, it could have been for Batman. I don't know. I'd have to look it up as well.
I mean, the bit if you look at, you've got to remember that's also a worldwide charts.
Yeah.
So, where Prince, there's a lot of countries that Prince was banned in. So there's a lot of there's quite a few songs that don't appear in those lists because they were banned.
Yeah. Still said Purple Rain's one of his best.
Purple Rain is don't you mean one of his best? It is his best.
Well.
It's one of the greatest songs of all time.
Yeah.
It's also the thing is that have you watched the actual film Purple Rain? Prince's Purple Rain, because he does it. He does the whole album as a movie as well.
No. I'm
Watch that. I'll tell you something. That is powerful.
Yeah.
Also, something he just shows how freaky he is, or was. But yeah.
Oh, boy George, but who's complaining?
Oh no, it makes Boy George look normal. But I mean, just like you look back at some of the bands of like that 80 or like Depeche Mode, Duran Duran, all these guys. You know, and the fact like Duran, some of them are still going.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that gets me is the fact Rolling Stones. I mean, they've been going since the 60s. I think their first hit was 62.
Feel like Paint It Black.
So 62 is 9 years before I was born.
Yeah.
And they're still going.
Yeah.
As I was saying to you before, and as I was saying before, was one of the people that I was saying that I was been doing Status Quo, and I say it's quite interesting watching their thoughts on him, because they're talking about them. You know, these guys are a great rock and roll band and everything like that. Yet here in the UK, they get the Mickey ripped out of them. You know, the fact they only know 3 chords.
Go straight on.
I really need to think about fuel at the next stop.
Yeah. I mean, if you want rock and roll, I mean, you gotta look at the likes of Kiss.
No, that's rock.
Alright.
Rock and roll's different. You know, rock and roll, you're talking to like, you know, likes of, you know, Chuck Berry, this sort of thing. So Status Quo, a lot of this. If you look at a lot of the early stuff, it was like that kind of that rockabilly, rock blues type stuff. But again, I still think, you know, the fact you see them standing in front of large banks of you know, amps. And that's the thing is that's why I don't think Status Quo have got the same, or, you know, had the same effect over the last, say, 10 years, because amps got smaller.
Yeah.
And of course, when they were standing in front of the amps going with the guitars, they looked really impressive.
Yeah.
Considering we're in the mountains, this is kind of a fairly straightforward road. Road accident ahead. Oh, sorry, police ahead, and a bus coming the other way, so just be careful.
Yeah, I'm through.
You know. But I just thought nice to see. I could have slowed down, waited, and then got through and let you smash straight into him.
Yeah.
Which could have been quite funny, but
it slowed you right down on it.
No, this hill.
Yeah, I mean, for 21 tons of gummy bears, must be heavy.
Oh yeah, my foot is floored. I think my truck did okay there. And here's the fuel stop.
Fuel stop.
Yep.
When was the...
Oh, it's a lot more expensive here.
Yeah. When was Thingy released? Oh god. How do they call it? Space Oddity? Was that the 80s or was that the 90s?
No, that was 70s.
I'm surprised that didn't appear on any list.
Yes, but it was, again, at the time, it was... Oh, what the hell?
Just trailers stuck on
I know.
back end.
I was not going to be stuck on the front end.
Now you're not in gear. Now you're in gear. Again, you were saying before you got your trailer stuck.
Yeah, it was because people didn't know really how to take it. You know, because if you think about it, it was like I mean, it was Iggy Stardust days, wasn't it? It was Iggy Stardust days, sorry.
The Ziggy Stardust. Yeah.
So, again, probably at the time, it was... I mean, people who knew music loved it, but the problem is the charts were a bit weird with it. I mean, I always loved it because my dad had it on single. It was one of the first probably records I got exposed to. But there's many bands I can look back and think, you know, that I haven't seen. I will have to have a look and see what other ones that they've got. Because the problem is that channel where I've got those last couple of videos from hasn't done anything for a year.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of those are those ones were the last ones they did. So, they have done also a list of the number 2s of each of those years as well, which we may have to do at some point. But I kind of want to also I don't want to just jump into like a pattern of doing 60s, 70s, 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever. I want to, I've got other, because otherwise it just becomes, predictable. So.
The charts are 2005.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I mean, I'd rather stay back a bit in terms of music, because the problem is, I mean, there's certain bits I want to cover because of my musical history. And again, there's, it's like also, I mean, one of the staples I know a lot of people react to is like, 10 bands that have surprised people that they're from the UK. But they don't surprise me from the UK because I'm from the UK.
Yeah.
People don't realise the bands like The Who and all that are from the UK.
How far have you got to go now?
332 miles.
You got distance on me while I was stuck waiting for a car to turn a junction there.
Yeah, I'm into a whole pile of weird corners and roundabouts.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
Not swings and roundabouts then.
Oh no, I've just had to literally slam the anchors on, stop going into the back of a truck. Now, it lined up as if it was going to go the same direction as me, and it wasn't. At the next roundabout, take the first exit.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
And then not over accelerate because we've got a 180 degree bend. Downhill. Accelerate. Yeah, I think you're just coming to the first of the roundabout.
Yeah.
I'm already through that sequence and off on into the tunnels now. Before I come off this road.
Past the first roundabout.
Exit right.
I'm already coming off the next road.
Just hit the second roundabout.
I'm into my second tunnel. Every time you get to the speed limit, you have to slow down for something on this stretch of road.
Yeah.
Far end when you get to this one. Don't know what I mean when you get to you.
Yeah. We've definitely been down this road before, or at least I have.
I think I have as well. Oh, this is a long one.
Resist the urge to say that.
It is not
Resist the
pretty
urge
tame.
to-
I mean, it's just not many dampers. Trust me, I've probably used the brake pedal more tonight than I have in the last few streams put together.
Yeah. Toll booth.
Exit.
Go. How many miles you got left?
306.
We're about 10 miles ahead.
Yeah. I'm just
Is there
past the
another
toll
tunnel?
booth.
Oh, you mean you're about to go? Yeah, that's the long tunnel. I'm now through the short tunnel and into another roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Told you, it's like every time you get up to speed here, you have to slow down for something. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm doing a Formula 1 circuit by the truck. The way I'm slinging it into corners as well. Oh my goodness. And we blast down this road, and then we have to go into another slip road.
Get ready to turn left.
Well, I'm just past the second roundabout.
Turn left.
I see you. You're about to hit the next roundabout in a second.
Yeah.
I'm now on the highway again. Going across a bridge where they actually haven't slowed us down.
I say usually it's
Normally they slow us down to 43. Mental. Oh, God. Some interesting roads to drive around here. And another tunnel.
I'm just getting on to
Have
the
you noticed they can't build a straight tunnel here?
yeah.
So you can drink while you're trying to go through a tunnel, especially when you know it's not straight. And then there's an accident on the other side of the tunnel. Also a toll booth on the other side of the tunnel.
Oh, right, okay.
Again, hard right to get away from the cars.
Yeah.
Then you don't even really need to slow down. And you jump past a whole pile of cars. I didn't have to drop below 40. I only dropped down to 39 miles an hour through that whole section.
How bad?
Well, that's only because I didn't know where it was leading to, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'll be hitting the toll booth in a minute.
Try and drive through it, not hit it. Hi. Oh, one of my drivers has finally made me some money. Netta has made me £1,000. This tunnel's got a speed limit on it.
Still 259.
Okay,
So
I've pulled out about 20 miles ahead of you then.
Yeah. I just keep getting caught in traffic.
Might catch me a bit here because I slowed down. I'm trying to speed back up on a hill.
Yeah.
I didn't just tunnel through the hill mountain.
probably.
I thought that was their answer to everything.
Yeah. You probably realised that we made too many tunnels. Probably costed them too much.
Then it just kind of... I love the way that the hills in this, they just peak and then drop straight off the cliff at the end. And you just end up all of a sudden descending very quickly. This is a steep descent. I can hear the retarder on my engine going.
Keep right.
Oh look, I'm about to come off this one. 9 o'clock.
Oh no, it's only 11 o'clock.
Right.
Oh, I'm looking at the time. Real time.
I know. Oh, I knew what time it
Brake,
was.
brake, 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 brake. Brake, brake. Yellow, black and yellow arrows, never good.
Turn left.
Christian sand. Fuel 400 meters. Downhill. I don't think what Christian sand's famous for. Oh, it has been, yeah, but we had to do it because we were taking 21 tons of gummy bears. If we get package en route, it's not so bad. They wouldn't notice a small one bag going missing. Well, we come from we left Poland and we're heading into, well, western Norway.
Yeah.
So it's about 1,000 miles in total.
Wow, the ferry trip, yeah.
No, that's including the ferry trip. It was
Yeah.
about 900 odd miles of driving and about 770 miles of boat.
Hmm.
So I've got 190 miles to go.
190?
Yeah.
Ah, I got 197. Managed to sort of catch up.
Yeah, I've been battling it though.
That hill was quite fun with the amount of traffic that was on it.
Far right again. Oh, I got a speed effect. Come on, get out of the way. I'm a Volvo driver. Come on.
The only strange thing, you know, you've got all the scenery, but half the time you spend most of the time you know, you spend all.
Looking at the back of the car in front.
Well, yeah, there is that, but then if you've got like a curtain in your car, it blocks off the scenery, and you spend most of the time in your car, but you don't get a chance to really look at the scenery. But yet they go all this effort, but I get why they have the viewpoints and stuff like that in as well.
Yeah, the idea is that you'll see somewhere you like and you'll stop and take a look at it.
Yeah.
The problem is though, if you like driving along here, there's actually really, unless you pull it up on the side of the road, but then that will cause you damage to your truck.
Because there is some spots where you think, well, this would be great for a photograph.
Yeah.
But there's not really a safe place you can stop. I see a red trailer. Or I saw a red trailer before it turned a corner. Oh no, there it is. It's going downhill.
I don't know how you see me. You're not in my mirror. Not even on my map.
Now you've got a car behind you.
Oh, I can just see you in the distance, I think. Yeah, I'm stuck behind this Volvo.
Yeah, 300 meters for a fuel stop. Don't need it.
I should have battered off on that road. I might have been able to get through that fuel place and got back in front of this Volvo.
Yeah. Definitely stop there for fuel though, because it's yellow.
Not for me. Looks like a dual carriageway coming up.
No move. I bet.
Yeah, but the blooming Volvo speeded up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, another. You got that one. I got the firewall.
And you still didn't beat it.
Yeah, but I managed to close that up on it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know, it is now pulling away again. Bridge.
What a trophy.
43. If anyone's watching know what Christensen is famous for, please let me know. Warning, this car may be about to have an accident.
I wanted to say like a fish export, but I
I
don't
think
know.
it's something to do with World War II. I'm going to have to behave myself now. I've got a police car in front. Oh. That really was nearly a police car in front.
Well, I had to take.
I know, I saw you.
But I thought I'm not having a repeat. Maybe either a glitch or something going wrong.
Right, they've all turned off now. 119 miles to go.
Yep.
Go straight on.
I mean, loan installments in total of 6. Oh yeah, it's because I've got a higher loan now, haven't I? Because of the garage.
Yeah, 'cause you bought the other garage, didn't you?
Yeah. Need a new truck. I need a truck with brakes that work better. Nice, mate. Hopefully it's something exciting. Actually, you know, full-time job's exciting. They're all just a means to an end.
Go straight on.
Oh. Now that says 164 miles to Stavanger. Well, that's probably kilometres actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we wish you all the best with it, Adam. Oh. Oh, go back to my full-time job in the bloody morning.
You'll soon have a bit of time off.
Not the off.
What?
A bit of time off. I'm going to be busier than anything that week.
I know.
I mean, I'm going to be
Yeah,
rather.
well-
Think about it. It's like, right. So I mean, I've got a bit of. My plan for that week is, I've got to use the first. I've got to get the first morning to get a couple of days worth of videos recorded. So I've got stuff to cover then, possibly like the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then
Yeah.
I want to get that done on the Monday morning. The Monday afternoon, I can then go up to my aunts and uncles and get the last part of the setup I need built. Of when the new computer's going. I've got a small bit of furniture to finish making. I've got that too. Tuesday then, I'm hoping that I can then concentrate on building the new PC. And you know yourself, that's going to take time.
Yes. And then
Then I've got to then Windows will take time. So I mean, I reckon I won't be able to do anything properly with it till probably the Wednesday. That means I've got the Wednesday to then start getting it all set up again. So hopefully by Thursday then be back recording.
are you putting it through benchmark?
At the roundabout.
No.
Take the
I
second.
don't care. I don't care. Ah!
Exit now.
Wow.
I hit the wrong pedal. I think I'm still quite impressive that I managed to hang on to it. So yeah, I mean, what I want to do is, because I'm not worried about the benchmark. You know what I mean? I just want it work. That's all I want.
Yeah, no, I just thought I'd ask.
I'm not worried about any of that nonsense.
I ain't got benchmarked, but that's because they benchmarked it.
Yes,
So
but
that
that's
was
because
hard.
they want it for their own boasting power.
Hmm.
I want a machine that works and does what I need it to do.
Yeah.
And even just nice.
Go
Well
straight.
done. Having a good day then, Adam. That's your driving test. New job. That's not bad, mate. That's a good week. All you need now is your team to win at the weekend. And they say everything comes in threes.
Go straight on.
No. Don't worry. You've only got to come to Anfield soon. I think that's Tuesday or Wednesday, if I remember right. Because Liverpool got the three fun fixtures next.
Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea. Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea.
Yes. And out of the sides that are in the top 6, we've got the best record against sides in the top 6.
Yeah.
Just the sides in the bottom 6 that we're not doing too well against. "45 miles to go."
You don't need fuel, do you?
No. Got more than half a tank. Just noticed I've put 10,000 miles on this truck now.
Not bad.
Got over 10,000 miles on this truck now.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Go straight on.
Considering I've nearly put 20 on this.
Use 6,600 litres of fuel. I'm averaging 61.6 litres per 100 mile.
You using realistic fuel consumption?
I think so, yeah. Why?
Yeah, just wondering. That's not bad odds for MPG then on the truck.
Yeah, the thing is with this, you've got to think about it, it's because we're doing longer drives.
Yeah.
It's like now, I mean, mine's literally sitting in cruise control.
Exit right.
Won't be in a minute because it's turning off.
No, that's why if you notice my brake lights are on.
Oh god. That could have been worse. Well, could they have made that junction any more tighter? Especially when two trucks get there.
Well, that was when I was in, there was actually 3 of us. Because there was the other lane was 2 trucks deep.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, so when I came into the corner onto it, I was already lined up pretty much with the back of the other truck.
At the roundabout.
Yeah.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
Turning again. Here we are.
Yes, just nailed the sign. Oh god, there's more damage. Up to 4% damage.
At the
Right, roundabout.
Take the first exit. Exit now.
Nearly at the drop off.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Definitely has to be highlight of the night that where you
Well,
you
just
saving that truck from going over.
Just got a crash find, just caught the front end of that car as I came round. Navanga!
Ready to turn left. Turn left. Finally, we are here.
Definitely think I've been here before then.
Right, is that truck yard back there? We'll have to go up to this roundabout and turn. That nav was a bit late on notifying.
Where's your drop?
I don't know, I'm just coming into the yard now.
Ah, right, okay, you're there.
Where's my drop?
I forgot my note. I had mine to automatically pick one.
Did it pick the back in space?
No, where you're going, I think.
Why didn't you drop? Or did you drop off?
Yeah.
I can't. I hate this thing. I can't see. Oh, good. It didn't take me off any money off me for damage. Good. Well, I might as well leave my truck there a second and grab a break. So we'll be back in 2. Oh, yeah. Be right back.
Okay.
And yep, back again.
Back.
Right, job market time. Target market. Stavanger. No, that's we don't want like 1,000 odd mile journey. 845 miles. Strasbourg. All the way through Denmark. Germany. France. Actually, that's not a bad one. 702 miles motorway to Leipzig.
Not bad.
That's not too bad. Taking motor oil. Oh, we ain't gonna get there in time.
No.
No, I've got 2 minutes.
Ah.
860 something. No, not good. Sorry. No. Stavanger to Poland. Sketching. But again, it's down through Denmark, so it's a different route than what we've just done.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it is, because we came through Sweden, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Taking some smoked. Yeah, we'll carry on the food theory. We'll take some smoked sprats. Right, 19 miles to go.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Adam.
Turn right.
I should have probably gone up to that roundabout and come down the other road, because that's greyed out. Oh, we actually possibly could have got to that oil one in the 2 minutes. It was next door.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh well. But this carries on the food theory.
Yeah.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, brake pedal, brake pedal. Oh, my feet are missing the pedals tonight. I think the pedals must have shifted slightly.
Turn right.
Come on! Oh, you
I'm gonna-
cheeky sod.
I'll have to pull over.
Could have pulled it over in front of the... Oh, they're deciding to have accidents with each other. Come on, Mr. Police Car. Do something useful. Oh, I would get here rush hour traffic, wouldn't I?
Where are we actually picking up from?
I don't know. We'll have a look at that. Wherever my sat nav tells me. Yeah, I just got well and truly battered. I just well and truly battered that truck.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Go around there. And let's go down here. I'm gonna turn around.
That's right, I'm not far behind you. Yeah, but I didn't realise we were next to an airport.
Take the third exit.
Come on, Mr. BMW driver. Yeah, you probably should have just gone straight down here because there's actually a roundabout at the other end.
Yeah.
Might quickly nip to the garage and repair before I head for that.
Keep right.
Fine.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn left. Turn left, and then continue
Oh,
straight
red
on.
light.
Find
Yeah.
exit. Turn left.
Taking a slight detour.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
No, you want me to turn left, but I'm turning right.
Rerouting.
For reasons. One, get that question mark, which is a recruitment agency.
Go straight on.
Then I'm go down
turn
here
left.
and there's a garage.
Turn left.
Yeah, definitely been here before. Because I've already had that recruitment agency.
I haven't.
Recomputing.
Yeah, 8.5.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah. Well, I can't get out of here until you move.
Turn right. Go straight on.
6.5. Cost me.
Not bad for us so far.
Yeah.
Still in profit for the day. Come on.
Turn left. And then turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Oh, I think that one timed out.
Ah.
637 miles to another place in Sweden. 28 grand. We'll take that one instead.
Click that. You can take same job and click that.
No problem.
Alright, mine's the other side of you.
I'm loading. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you're on that. You're that side of me, are you?
Yeah, right side of you.
Want me to get out of the way?
No, it's fine. I just can't, obviously, because it's when you load it.
You mean you're the left side of me?
You know where you parked?
Going down my left side.
Yeah.
I can get out of the way of you then.
Yeah, you can move if you want now.
I can move anyway. If you're going down that side, if you're going down that side, it wouldn't have been in your way.
There you go. You've actually come back into my view.
Turn left.
You were in my view.
I think that truck just scratched my front bumper.
Okay.
Go straight on, and then turn right.
On the move again.
Turn right.
Yeah, I'm just going up to the
At
roundabout.
the roundabout, take the second exit.
It's a sharper corner than I thought.
Exit here. Keep left.
I was going to say, did we come in this way, but...
Yeah, but it's the way we came in. We're just going down to one of the other junctions.
Yeah.
Don't you even think about it. Don't you think about it. That's good. You're on the left-hand lane because you're going to be turning left.
Yeah.
Exit left.
Being nice and letting you know. Put that one nicely, just right round that corner. One nice smooth movement. That truck's blocking round to the motorway. Come on, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Because he's not stopping.
Oh, there's another truck as well. Oh my goodness. Where's the eye of a needle? I do need to put the convoy. I should actually put the there is actually I have a convoy thing to put onto my notifications.
Go straight on.
Might change the notifications over now that we've seen them all because we were Adam actually hit the one that we've been waiting to see,
Yeah.
which I do like. I might need to change them up now because I have got spares that I can use.
Yeah.
Actually, I could change them over very easily because they're actually already set up in. They're already in Stream Elements. I just need to.
Well, you'd
Just got to activate them.
Yeah, because...
I said I was going to use some of them as alternates, but it wouldn't let me do it properly. So they're already there, ready to go. I might swap them over at the fuel stop. It'll only take 2 seconds.
I think we just passed the speed camera, by the looks of it.
This the way we came in? No, it's not.
No. I've definitely been across this bridge before.
Well, they definitely like their tunnels.
Go straight on.
Oh,
I know
there's
he's
some
going
sharp bends in this tunnel.
And yeah, I nearly brake check you.
We've got a full station coming up in a second.
Go straight on.
Like that rest area off to our left.
Yeah,
That's
it's not just a boring, plain rest area.
oh, it's a 31 mile an hour limit. That's right, I'm behind a police car. You can't do. We've speeding. You're just gonna brake test me, though, aren't you? You sod.
Unlikely because you probably want to turn off. Oh no, we didn't turn off.
We just sped up. Next fuel, I'm going to stop because I'm out of a tank.
Okay.
At the roundabout.
That's why I've got to get a better truck because this fuel tank is awful.
Exit now.
Can use that, bud. Fuel.
It's fine for fuel usage, just the fuel tanks. As I said, is after the last one, I think it was the last one with the Scania, which was like a large tank. This one is a small tank. And it's fine if you're just doing small runs. If you're doing likes of the, you know, like some of the
longer run.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing longer runs. You don't want to be stopping every 2 minutes.
No.
I mean, you think about it. I fueled up. Was it right at the start? Fueled up once since, and this is going to be my third fuel run at the stop of the night.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's going to be my fourth. Actually.
I just usually stop with you anyways, but I've still got like 1,168 miles like left on range.
I don't know on this one because I can't. Trips on the wrong page.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't remember what the trip page number is.
I don't know. It's I on the keyboard, but
I is it? You said.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it is.
But I don't know if that truck actually has. That's the thing. Some trucks have it. Some trucks don't have them.
I've got tons of information. Turbo pressure,
Oil pressure, and
I've got all sorts of pressure. What the hell's that? So I've got the oil. I've got temperature gauge, speedo, voltage.
Yep. Yep.
Brake pressure.
Yeah.
Brake pressure. Operating data. I think it's been telling me it's running. This vehicle's been going for 268 hours. Turbo pressure. And then there's a picture of something which I can't figure out quite what it is.
Go straight on.
Oh, I know what that is.
What is
It's
it?
the
Brake.
Go straight on.
like you've got in some cars with your lane detection. It's supposed to be that. It looks like. Yeah, because I've got it. I've got a clearer one in the Scania.
How's that lane detection?
Is it lane detection? the system won't work, or will it?
I've just got to speed in the fence.
Fuel stop coming up on
I
the
know.
other side of the road, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, no right turn. Sod it. We're going in.
One turn right anyway. Go left.
Well, that's what I meant. Left turn.
Quickly fuel the truck first. Yeah, see, that's nearly 300 litres of fuel I've just put in there.
I put 416 in.
Go to there. Edit that. Like that. Look around the screen sort of thing so I can't see it right. Let's change that one. Change video. We'll put that one to one changed. That one can be that one.
I believe we're going to be in April tomorrow.
I know. Get the Fool's Day tomorrow as well.
Yeah. Meh.
What am I doing?
Oh, my father-in-law for Easter, instead of ended up getting me, between us, a bar of Toblerone.
Change that.
But it was the white one, and
That one.
he took about 4 triangles off it and gave me the rest. I'm thinking, I know I like Toblerone, but, you could have took a little bit more than 4 triangles off it. But no, I absolutely love white Toblerone. And I think that's why he did it. On purpose. Because he knows that she prefers the dark chocolate. And I prefer the white.
I think I've set them up as different ones. That one's that one. That one. That one. That's that one. That one's that one. There we go. Save. Done. Right. So technically that's all the alerts changed. Start the truck up. Brake off. Well, I'll just have to wait and see now what I've changed them all to.
I did a year and had an argument with a fuel pump.
Oh, okay.
Didn't get any damage.
No, I didn't get when I had an argument with one either.
Just trying to avoid the cars that were parked and then turned too early. Oh look, rain. Oh, well, I've got rain anyways.
I'm in a tunnel.
But it ain't purple.
I'm into a very posh tunnel.
Why, 'cause it's got lights.
Big smooth walls.
Yeah.
there's a drip on my windscreen. Quite a few drips on my windscreen. Well, this is even partial tunnel from the looks of it.
I do like the tunnels.
There's a Porsche tunnel. Hello. Oh, accident again. I'm assuming it would be outside 2 lanes again.
Yeah. Can I beat the car? Can I beat the car? Can I beat that car?
Just want that truck to stay in the outside lane. Going down to 1 lane. Oh, this road's definitely dark. Dark, it's raining. And this is a twisty road.
Yeah. We're back. I think we're backing on ourselves because I've been to that fuel stop.
Yeah, I think we are on this bit.
Yeah.
But
this is the bit.
at night it's a bit more swervy.
Yeah, because I think you've not been to that fuel. Yeah, you haven't been to that fuel.
Oh my goodness, that's... Didn't notice the fact the car hadn't actually come out of the thing. Nearly hit it. All raining.
Bit foggy on my screen. Well, that's maybe just me.
Told you stop heavy breathing. I'm going to do a stop though. Second. I've got a screen that I can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to stop in the middle of the road a second.
Okay. Let's slowed that truck down anyways, so.
Better. No, I've only got rid of the one off the other screen. It's better. Oh, my mouse. What the hell? Who crashed into me?
Your truck rolled back. I watched your truck roll back into the truck. It was when you were... You got your lights on? Yeah? Gotta say, it's kind of weird because the trailer lights on your truck just look really dark for some reason. No, they're on, but they just don't illuminate like your front lights do for some reason.
Probably because people keep crashing into the back of my truck. Probably. You don't need to flash me. I'd say there's a broken down vehicle here or something. Or there's something here. Oh, it's roadworks.
Roadworks, I think.
Yeah, there's a bus coming through the other way.
He stopped.
He had no choice. There was a truck coming at him at 50 mile an hour. In a 43 zone.
43.
I was doing 50 at the time.
At least it stopped raining. Or it has for me.
Yeah, it's just stopped for me. Oh, it's another toll booth.
You're off Tuesday, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough. That's fine.
Another day of recording.
Yeah,
Let's
just in case.
Yeah, that's what I said to you, yeah, I'll be at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday's off now for the foreseeable.
But if you are recording, just let me know, because I don't really want to.
Oh no, the thing is my phone's on silent when I'm at home anyway.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
I just say this, even now my phone's on silent.
Yeah.
I very rarely take my phone off silent. Simple reason is because you know yourself, recording, streaming, when I'm lying in, because I don't even take my phone into my bedroom.
Yeah.
Because the thing is with it is, it's one of those things that, you know, it can disrupt. It's bad. I've got my tablet through there, so I use that to watch stuff on.
Yeah.
But it's like I won't take my phone into my bedroom. Unless there's an emergency reason why I need to do it.
Yeah. I kind of have no choice really.
Yeah.
I don't have a separate little area I can use. It'd be nice to have known, like, on the 23rd of April, what time this so-called test's gonna happen. Because if it's like, if I'm in the middle of like... Oh, great.
I think it's about 6:30, they're saying it is.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, but mate, it doesn't matter. The thing is with this, it's one of those things, and you have to acknowledge the message as well.
Yeah, I know.
Turn left.
The thing is with this, though, you got to remember it's everyone in the country. So I mean, I know you do record with your podcast stuff.
Yeah.
It's you're just going to have to either take a break around that time or edit it out, because you're all going to be affected by it.
Yeah. I know you can turn the wireless and system off. I know exactly
You
what it's at,
can't turn off the alert system.
I can on my phone in settings.
No, you can't. This will override settings.
Yeah.
This will turn even if your phone's on silent, it will turn the phone sound on.
Yeah, it puts the phone to that door.
You cannot turn off the national alert system. You can turn off the abroad systems if you're abroad. You can't turn off your home one. Because it would defeat the purpose of them doing it. And I can understand why they're doing it with the way weather's been. That it's one of those things. And I mean, I'm not expecting to hear it down this way. What am I going to get an alert from? Oh, it's too sunny. Oh my god.
Roadworks down to one lane, or accident, or...
Accident.
Problem is, the game's going to start getting very unhappy if stuff doesn't start moving soon.
That truck that's causing the issue.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for Collie tomorrow morning? Verstappen pole.
Perez. Max. No. Yeah, Perez, Max, Alonso. Is what I'm going for.
Don't even know where to squeeze through.
Where's Recam?
I think that truck's stuck on cones. It's trying to move. The truck is trying to move. Because you can see it just fractionally edging forward all the time.
Yeah, it's stuck on cones.
It was probably coming past when the cones appeared.
Trying to think. I have an idea.
Yeah.
You need to start backing up. There should be enough. If you start backing up now. Oh, I can't. Nope, can't get through. There's a cop car blocking the way. Seriously, Gabe? You've put it into an impossible situation. Okay. You won't have console on either, and that would crash the game if we tried to reset the traffic. That's annoying because there's not enough space. I know why the AI is not moving, because if that trucker turns its hazard, because it's got its hazards on,
Yeah.
the traffic goes to a standstill. Which is really, really, really annoying. I thought there was a way through with that cop car, but there's a cop car on the
On the inside lane.
inside on the hard shoulder, otherwise we'd have been able to squeeze past. Like I say, the game might start getting unhappy soon, because I've noticed it stopped spawning traffic around the area. That's an idea. Can I push that IV code back?
Imp.
What are you looking at?
Even if there's a setting I can tweak just temporarily.
Turn your fines off and go hell for leather?
Yeah,
And
I
push
don't
them?
think. No, there's I think what the damage setting would be like. But I can use this.
Wait, I'm about turning random road events down.
Put event down.
But that would apply for the next spawn, not this current one. The only way, the only way that would be basically turn your fines off and slowly push, very slowly inch it.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to push quite powerfully because of the amount of cars. Vent off. Damage.
We don't have damage, remember?
There's a way of turning damage off though.
Is it? I always thought it was just like traffic offences.
Oh, blockers.
Blockers is do you know where you get the yellow X's?
Oh yeah.
That's them.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't like to turn them off and accidentally go down a road you can't go down.
Right. I've turned off fines temporarily.
Yeah.
How are we going to push this? Just
Basically,
stay ahead and push.
Yeah, but just go not fast enough that you're going to cause yourself damage.
Which the camera I'm looking. That will help. I'll roll up to the back of him.
You might be able to push him. Maybe.
I'm settled onto his rear bumper. Unless he foot hard on the floor. He's moving. The problem is we're about to pick up his car.
Yeah. Kind of annoying. But there's no way.
I mean, I'm spinning.
I know it's gonna do a lot of fuel though and all.
I was going to say, would it make more sense to go and push the police car out of the way?
I think that'll be. I can try it, but I think that's just going to be an absolute static, immovable object. But it depends if you don't want to get yourself bogged in. If you wanted to back up and not get yourself stuck in traffic and be able to get back through the gap that I've currently got.
Because that way we've only got one car to shift.
Yeah, but there's still corners there.
Yeah, but we'd probably be able to get through.
It's like,
No, don't. The truck's just backed up. Yeah, the problem is I'm now against the barrier. Oh, you cheeky sod.
what?
Truck's retaliating on me. Problem is though, because of the angle, I've been pushed out. I can't get the back end of my truck off the barrier.
Hmm.
Actually, there is a cheap way we could get out of this.
Is there?
Yeah, but I don't know how much it would cost.
What? Recover to service?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go down the hatch shoulder. No! Oh, bloody Scania. $1,800. It'd take us back to Oslo. You going for it?
Yeah. We can't just sit there like that.
No.
Rerouting.
I need to put the fines back on.
I'm in the service shop. So obviously if you load in then... Rolling.
I was trying to sort my...
GPS.
Yeah, how do I get that back on?
Numpad 0.
That's short, mate. Oh, yeah, cycles. Yeah, it actually moved us a bit closer.
Yeah, well, that's
Turn left.
better than being stuck.
Turn left.
I mean, yeah, it's cost, but it could have cost a lot more than.
Yep.
Turn left.
I was coming down the wrong side of the road there because I had a truck come down the inside of me.
Oh, right, okay. Kind of wondered what you were doing on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, what I said is, we kind of had to do a bit of that because it was a stalemate situation. And if we'd carried on, if we'd tried anything else, we'd have probably got a couple of grand's worth of damage anyway.
Yeah.
So this way we got out. Okay, we lost a bit of time, but I think it's no complaining about time to take to get to the job. Second exit. Up the roundabout, throw it into that corner.
21 hours and 42 remaining on it.
And we've only got 8 hours and 56 minutes to go.
Yeah, so we're alright.
Plenty of time.
Never seen the game do something so stupid like that before. Literally stick the truck on a traffic cone, so it causes an absolute bottleneck.
The thing is, though, there should have been an option to reset traffic.
Yeah. It technically is if you use a console, but I don't know. Console in multiplayer, convoy mode, I've never actually tried, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to go to things like that. You should be able. There should just be literally like a stuck button in some other games.
Yeah.
But we're up and running now, so we're fine. I mean, it's not as if in real life, it's not as if imagine trying to get a repair truck to that.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to.
You would. You just take the police car out.
Yeah, they would move.
I would just take it out myself.
You'd have to get two then.
No, what would you two for?
One to pick up the truck. One to pick up the damaged police car.
Why would you pick up the damaged police car? Just leave it where it is. Reminder for people who park in silly places.
Right, we've got
coming up to toll booth again. I can actually slow down for this one this time. The only thing I'd say about this place, tolls are cheap.
Yeah. £10. Definitely not been down this road before.
What was that?
I said I've definitely not been down this road before.
No, neither have I. I don't think half these cars have because they're going slow.
That's got a helicopter on the back.
Another toll booth coming up.
They like the toll booths, don't they?
There's not as if you have an option either. Once you're into it, there's actually not a way out of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, there isn't. Oh, there's the other side. I just got a speeding fine. Why in a straight bit of road is it a 43 mile an hour speed limit?
No idea. I'd actually like to know where they've got the road speed data from.
I'm getting pushed out of the way by a truck that's doing more than I'm doing 51. He's going past me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, Vicky. Yeah, make sure people go and check out Chris's channel. He occasionally does some good stuff. Get to figure out what. He's a good lad. Go check him out. He'll be live streaming some nonsense tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm doing Dreamlight Valley again tomorrow night.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm doing the Disney Dreamlight Valley tomorrow. It's just something ill. I don't really have to think much about, and
Yeah. No, it's just it is. I mean, as I've said to you before, I mean, you'd go for it. As you know, it's not my sort of game. You know, and therefore, but that's what I love about gaming is there's lots of different games. I mean, I still rank it above Fortnite because I don't count Fortnite as a game. I count that as a waste of money.
And I was, I've been debating like to put in something else into the rotation, but it was like after what's, recently, It was like I need something that's just easy going. I don't want to be thinking heavily.
No, I totally agree. I mean, it's like I'll probably look at my rotation more once PC sorted. Oh God, what's going on the other side of the road?
Another accident.
But they're not blocked.
No. Well,
Yeah,
the mini pulled out in front of me. It's like, obviously can't go anywhere because you're in front of it, but it's like, just the way the AI does stuff. Yeah. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. No, go back to what we were saying about rotations. It's like I've got. I mean, there's a few things I want to bring into my rotation, but there's one, the PC I've got to be. It's in. It's, as you know, it's being nursed through at the moment.
Yeah.
And I say, but we're not far off. I mean, I know roughly when it's all happening now. Come on, you're good. Oh. The car didn't even stop.
No.
It forced me out the way.
It was nearly pinball there.
It was. In fact, the car didn't move. The car just bounced. I hit the car, it threw me into the other truck. And it kept going.
Yeah.
No, so there's a few bits I want to put into the rotation once we get the PC updated, which should be in about 2 weeks. It's quite hard to believe it's finally being done. Then, and also the fact with the hip, waiting for the hip side of things to be sorted as well. But at the moment, I'm kind of getting away with the 2. Occasionally, the third hasn't been too bad, but I've got to wait and see how as well with the change of work rota, how that affects me as well. Because it means normally I go back in, I have a gentle day at the start, my week then picks up, and then of course I finish with the heavy day, which why Saturday night always good. But the problem is now I'm going to have going back into heavier days, into busy. In theory, then my last day will be a quiet one, so that could also work out quite well as well. But it could make. I'm going to have to have a look at things once over the next couple of weeks. Video schedule is coming down this week. So instead of 14 videos on the main channel, there'll be 10 this week. Because of course we've killed, well, there's two series has been killed off this week, with potential for more soon, but that's by the by. I've also got to go into backup sequencing of everything off the current runs at the moment and all my settings and everything. Save all my OBS settings again.
Frame that profile.
Yeah, I might just rebuild that. You know what I mean? Start afresh, rebuild it anew.
Yeah. I just bought mine up because it takes me.
Yeah, but the thing is with this, the problem is of mine at the moment is a bit messy, and I could probably do is just streamline a bit. There's a few changes I want to make to it and things like that. It might just be the time to do it. I'm going to see how I've seen this. That's probably a job more for about the week before.
Yeah.
This next, I just want to get the new video schedule down. As I said, I've got. Well, of course, the new channel will have had its second. The new series is now out. So of course, our first Friday Funnies video is now released.
We'll watch that one as well.
Billy Connolly. It's more of me. The Friday Funnies thing at the moment. I mean, it will probably become something of a reaction thing eventually. But it's because at the moment is the one thing I love is my comedy, as you know.
Yeah.
And the problem I've got is I've watched a lot. I watch a lot of comedy on YouTube. You know, of the ones, but especially British comics of the likes of Dara O'Brien, Russell Howard, John Bishop, Billy Connolly, Jimmy Carr, Dave Mitchell. All these guys, I've watched them all. Phil Jupiter's, Johnny Vegas, all this sort of stuff. I watch a lot. But to try and
beat that truck.
Yeah, just blow it like this.
Exit right.
Okay.
I was alongside the back of him. So to do a reaction video on the kind of popular reaction stuff is another topic that's difficult for me. But it's a chance then also to share my comic heroes. And Billy Connolly was the first comic I got to see live. I mean, what a way to start. I mean, you can't start much better than Billy Connolly. And I mean, I remember there was a group of us at my house one time. There was a best of Billy Connolly DVD just come out. We all gathered at the house to watch it one night, and we had to stop it a couple of times because one guy had an asthma attack from laughing so much. One guy couldn't see the screen because he was crying in tears so much at it. It was just. He is just one of the funniest guys, especially if you watch his older stuff, his proper stand-up stuff, not his, TV stuff he's done. If you watch his stand-up, it's absolutely hilarious. And this has got a couple of, there's only just 2 of the bits that he's done. And yes, if anyone comes back and says, oh, there's a big thing saying blocked for copyright on it, yes, because it took me an effort and a half to get it through copyright. It's one of those things, but the jokes in there are 2 of my favourites. So yeah. So again, there'll be another one of those. And I'm trying to think of. Eventually, at the moment, I want to get that to three videos a week on that channel. So I've seen this. We've got the Red Reacts. We've got the Friday Funnies. I can always get away with doing another Red Reacts episode in the week because there's so many different things. but it's trying to. As I said, there's things I want to do with the channel, but it's just playing at the moment. It's just learning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gone. As I said, it's gone better than I thought it would.
Plus, you want to kind of keep that channel fresh.
Yeah.
You don't want to be.
I don't want to be doing the same typical things, and that's why I've done that.
Yeah.
Saying the Friday Funnies thing the way I have, because it's kind of introducing why, you know, certain Billy Connolly, everyone sees like as, you know, what he's done in, you know, likes of America over the last while in TV series, things like that. They don't. A lot of people forget he's a stand-up comic. You know, he's actually. If you ask Billy Connolly, he says he's a folk musician. So I mean, again, that's something I want to go back and show people because he's done quite a bit of music, but it's also on the comedy side of things. I mean, and some of it is funny as heck. But I also want to, you know, discuss some of the other comics I love. I mean, as you know, Dara O'Brien is one of the guys I think is just one of the funniest guys because he's I mean, one, he's a gamer. I mean, his sketch about gaming is one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. Then you go back to the classic comedy of things like, you know, Morecambe and Wise and, you know, Two Ronnies and things like that. You know, Four Candles.
Four Candles?
You don't know the Four Candles sketch? Please tell me you know the Four Candles sketch.
With who?
Two Ronnies.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say
one of the most famous. And then of course, Ronnie Corbett and Harry Enfield did the updated version. With the fruit.
Oh, you mean the apple and the blackberry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean now. As soon as you said the updated version. Yeah, I know which one you.
So it's that play on words I love.
Mm.
But there's also a lot of comics that a lot of people now won't know. Oh, I just nailed that truck well and truly. You know, you've got the likes of Little and Large, Cannon and Ball, the Crankies.
Well, said Little and Eddie Large.
Yeah, I said Little Eddie Large.
Met them. I mean, you had Joe Pasquale, you had Billy Pierce.
I was never really a Joe Pasquale fan because he was just. I mean, his thing was just the squeaky voice.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't. Apart from that, what else did he do?
He was. See, he was known for more doing stuff around Blackpool. Was Joe,
Yes.
really?
I know, but the thing is, it's like, you know. I mean, it's like Russell Howard. Everyone thinks of him as the guy who does the, you know, like sort of the good news on TV and things like that. But his stand-up is some of the funniest. I mean, there's his sketch about the terminally ill kid. That's one of the funniest things. You know.
And he got away with it.
Oh yeah.
But he must have been clever with it.
Oh, he was. The kid was on stage with him.
Oh right, okay.
I will dig out and show you the clip. It's funny as. It is one of the funniest. I mean, it's like it shouldn't be as funny as it was. But it was absolutely hilarious, especially with the ending of it.
Would you?
And it's actually, the worst thing about it, it's actually a true story.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send you the clip when we finish and get you to watch it while I do my bit. We maybe save it for a video, Vicky, because it honestly is one of the funniest things of all times.
Go straight on.
I mean, he's one of the ones I've seen live. I mean, you go to people like Frankie Boyle.
He's a bit tech or leave at times.
Oh, the thing is, yes, but that's what makes him funny. Because he's one of those ones, he's so far on the edge, it's hilarious. No. Gotta keep some things as a surprise, Vicky. Anyhow, I've got to get you watching the videos somehow.
What do you think of Sarah Millican?
Sarah Millican. I actually was... So, I listened to a podcast called Evil Genius. Right? And they were talking... I was on there. And I was listening to one... The most recent one in there was about Marvin Gaye, the musician.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how his music was so good because of the feelings he was going through at the time when he wrote the stuff. And Sarah Millican came up because they said as a comic, it was when he first broke on the scene, she was breaking up with her husband and was talking about the divorce. And she was so funny. And a lot of the times her stuff it seems to be all around the time something's going on. But they said that's about, that's kind of way a lot of these comics and all that work. They have to have this big thing happening in their life to maybe get the best out of them at it. It's like, was it, as one of them said, his wife told him, he was pregnant. And his first thought was, great, I'm going to be a father. The second thought was, great, I'm going to get some great material out of this. And that's, and it kind of makes sense. You look at Adele, why she had the great albums at the time she has. It's because she was going through the breakdown of relationships. Beyonce, Lemonade.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it was about her and the Jay-Z stuff.
Oh well.
So this is what it says. You look at some of this stuff, and it kind of makes sense with a lot of this things. I mean, it's like John Bishop is a prime example. John Bishop became a comedian because him and his wife separated.
Yeah.
There was not, when he suddenly realised that, he couldn't go out to the pub with his mates because, of course, they were all married or in relationships.
We're going down one line. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
God.
So, he literally said he went to an open mic night.
Yeah.
And it was free to get in if you got up and did a ton, so he got up and did a ton. And all he said is he literally stood on the stage and complained about his wife. The laugh was, it turned out that, by standing up on stage and complaining about his wife at a gig, he suddenly looked up one time and there's his wife sat in the audience.
God.
Yeah, but it made them talk afterwards and they got back together.
Yeah.
But
don't mind John Bishop.
John Bishop was a successful drug sales rep. Making mega money, and walked away from it to become a stand-up comedian. And you now look at him, comedian, and he's what? He's just done a couple of years as one of Doctor Who's companions.
Yep. Jodie Whittaker's.
So, he's done not bad out of that, standing up. He said had X amount of TV series, he's done X amount for charity. And he said, he got to live his dream by playing for Liverpool in Legends matches. As he said, it was when he got, he came. I can't remember who he said he came on for. I think he said he was substituted on, Jan Mulby to come off, one of his heroes when he was watching foot growing up, and then when he was substituted off for 5 minutes ago, and Kenny Dalglish came on, and you just think, that's the life. What a life. And 19 miles to go.
Really? Oh. I wasn't actually even looking at how long we had left.
I know. See, I told you I was talking so much. Thank you everyone who's been hitting that like button. We really do appreciate it. Thank you everyone who's actually been part of it. While we're just on this final run, the next stream with us two will be on Sunday night, 8 PM BST. As we return to the big project again.
Yes.
Hopefully get the nuclear power switched up. So, gotta finish off doing connections really. That's it. Oh no,
And
yeah.
then get the drones, set them up. Sulfur.
Yeah, power,
Sulfur?
drones, sulfur. No, sulfur's connected. It's a case of powering all the drills.
Yeah.
Powering all the
Drone.
machines and the drone ports in the nacelle, going over and actually getting the battery drone flying again. No, they've got to get the battery drone flying again first. And then setting up the uranium. And after that it should be ready to go.
Well,
Go straight on.
I was going to say, wouldn't it be better to figure out where you're dumping the waste first?
Oh yeah, got to do the waste dump.
Yeah. Before you bring the
Sorry, I just took that car out for the sake of it. And got a red light fine and a crash fine. And now I think I'm on 9% damage now.
Just so I'm back on the room.
I deliberately hit it that time. Carl's Corona.
At the roundabout,
Sounds like a beer brand.
take the second exit. Exit now.
Yacht truck starting to do my head in.
You're nearly there.
Yeah, just the end of this road.
Go straight on.
You won't have to
Garage,
look at it.
there's a garage just around the corner as well
Around
for
the corner.
parking up and
Yeah.
repairs.
Turn left.
Where are we actually going in? Around
Gate.
it's around the corner.
Turn left. It's all over now.
Where's it actually putting me? That's what I'd like to know.
I'm gonna have to force this container around this corner. Take out the lamppost. No, it's not. It's jammed.
Hang on. Clear.
Cross gear engage. Problem is though, it's like what's supposed to be the easy park, then because of that angle, is not the easy park.
Mine's there. I hate this drop off. So I'm gonna have to go into here. Oh, I hate this parking. Just to get off the road. Okay, this is a fun part. Well, I'll have to wait for you to move because I'm going to need all that space down there.
Oh, I'm unloading. Oh, there was no trailer damage. Yay! And I leveled up as well. What am I going to spend a point in this time? I might as well get the last of my ADR badges.
Yeah.
That just pretty much opens up every cargo then. Oh, come back in, it's raining. What's raining is peeing it down.
Oh, I haven't got that yet. Oh no, speak up there. thing, I think that the... I'll be getting that.
Well, this is going to be fun getting out of here.
Can you not spin round where I need to drop off?
I'm just spinning round now. Just can't get out because there's heavy traffic. Right, I should be able to get out now. Right, I'm out.
Right. Yeah, I usually come into the bit where you saw me parked at, and then if it's not a driving one, I'll... Now I've got the rain.
No, it's the next one.
And then I just usually back it up.
Yeah.
If it's a reverse bay one. Oh no. And drive.
Service. Another 10 grand.
Come on, Mr. Mustang. Put your foot down. Ah, 1% trailer damage.
I'm not even going to reverse into a spot. I'm literally just going to park up like that.
Which one is it? I can't see. Ah, there it is. One way your truck is. Missed.
While doing that, I need to go to the bank. I've reduced my loan a little bit. It means I have technically getting near to the point where I can get another truck.
Yeah. There we go. Leave it there.
Okay, available for that's probably coming. I thought you'd have parked next to me.
I can do if you want.
Yeah, it just makes no sense. You do it without hitting my truck. Watching you. Oh, that was close.
What? I had room.
Yeah, it's been interesting, mate. We are just finishing up for the night.
If I got the clip from earlier, I'll send you it. Leon did a pretty good save.
I might have it as well. I tried hitting the button.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look. I will have to have a look. But yeah, no, it's been...
Oh, right, yeah. Valheim.
Yeah. No, so, yeah, we've done a couple of runs tonight. It's been fun. I've enjoyed that. Apart from getting my feet mixed up in pedals a few times tonight. But we will start off, of course, with a thank you to Adam, of course, for the £10 tip. which goes straight in the computer fund. Again, just knocks a nice little chunk out of it. We've not got far to go. I'm not actually updated with the number. Yeah, maybe it's right. I don't know if it's updated properly. I'll have to have a look. No, we appreciate that. We appreciate it because we're so close to now doing this, and it's been, you know, a lot of it has been down to, you know, the support of the community, people watching the videos, the members, you know, all these bits and pieces. We've literally been diverting everything we can into the fund. You know, as soon as I had a small bonus from work this week, I put that into it. Even the government's managed to put some money in it in a roundabout way as well. They don't know it. I am using it to fish energy efficiently, is the way I look at it. It'll be more energy efficient than this machine, even if it does use more power. So yeah, we're only, hopefully, I reckon the first stream we do from it will be 3 weeks from today, if it all goes to plan. So yeah, looking forward to that. Next Friday, of course, is Good Friday, so we've got Easter Friday next week. We're trying to figure out how we can make this more Easter related. We'll have to have a think about it. Wonder if we can find bunny ears to put on the trailers or on the cab trucks or something. Find a Cadbury's cream egg logos. Chris is staying quiet. I think Chris has fallen asleep.
I'm here. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, we'll think of something. We've got a few days. We've got a little while to think about it. But as I said, we're back on Sunday night with Satisfactory. Chris is back with some Disney nonsense tomorrow night. Do go and check him out. Do go and show him your support. Please tell me you're never using that voice thing again.
No, I'm not.
Good. He dead. No, he's still there, mate. He's still there. He just goes into his quiet moments. Yep, especially when he doesn't have voices telling him what's being said. Yeah, that was an amusing thing, but it was also, as I kind of showed, if it got busy, that would just be a nightmare.
Yeah.
And you can imagine if some of them, you know, imagine if those sex bot spammers got hold of it.
Oh yeah, I know.
I mean, it's bad when certain people got hold of it. Not
Yes,
naming.
David and Leon.
We wouldn't know nothing about that. So for those who don't know, Chris tried a little experiment on his Wednesday night stream with this voice thing telling him what was being said in chat. Oh yeah, there would be. And it would basically read out to you what was said in chat. But the problem was he made it so it could be heard on the stream. So me and David proved to him that it was a worse thing to use and a better thing. Because yeah, you could really wind people up with it. You just needed one letter and the return key. Even Ricky says bad move. You didn't see the fun of it. Yeah.
It was part of something on the PlayStation 5. It's something that they had on there, so.
Yeah, well, it's PlayStation. What else do you expect? Stick to PC. No, so yeah, so he's got that. So go and support him tomorrow night. 8 o'clock start? 7:30 start?
7.
7.
Yeah. 7 PM BST? Yeah, we're in BST.
BST now till October.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, go and check him out. We're back on Sunday night, 8 PM BST. Videos out. Got the usual weekend lineup, and then of course Monday there'll be starting Tuesday there'll be some changes. Oh, I didn't want to say that. Dave.
There's always one. There's always one.
You've got to play to. You miss any commands? I've no idea. You've done the ones. You've done the ones we need to worry about. We don't need to worry about them all the time. But yes, yeah, we're back on Sunday night. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Chris, have you got anything you would like to say?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and also don't forget to hit the membership button if you'd like to. It's from as little as $1.99 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, and also check out the Red's AOB channel. Please drop it a subscribe. You know, obviously it's a growing channel. You know, we want to get it to. The first goal is get it to the 100 subs. So that we can then, in theory, choose a dedicated URL for it. But technically, you get them now from day one. You have to figure out how that works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That to me is just a bit mad. So yeah, it's going there. New video out on there tonight. Go and check it out if you're a comedy fan, and you, especially if you like Billy Connolly, go and check it out. Really good bits on there. Yeah, we'll see you all very, very soon. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye for now.
Good night, all.